Hello guys, my name is Miroslava. I am the Metaphysical Chick, and today I was guided to share a few lessons or things that I have learned during my years of just being single. And also I am on the twin flame journey, so if anyone is or resonates with the twin flame energy or is just struggling and coping with separation, I hope that what I share inspires you to choose yourself. It's always about us. The external is a reflection of who we are. So I'm Miroslava, the Metaphysical Chick. I am 27 years old and I've never been in a relationship. I've never been with anyone. I've never even kissed anyone. It's always just been me. And honestly, I felt for the longest time that I was gonna be single all my life, and that perhaps that was the lesson or the experience that I needed to have this lifetime. But we're not here to be alone. We're here to fulfill the mission, our destiny. But all of us that are here, or most of us, if that's what you choose, you can definitely be here alone. But if what you choose is to be with someone, that someone will show up in divine timing when you are ready. But anyways, so I've definitely liked guys in the past. There's been a few, and I've always been the chaser. So I've always been the one to fall in love very easily. I do very easily. But there was a lot of self-esteem issues, self-love issues, and so I was very closed and very guarded. And so even if someone approached me, it was very hard for them to get to know the real me, because I'm a Cancer rising, so I'm always inside the shell. But then once I feel comfortable, people are able to see me for who I am, and the inner child comes out to play. So that's a very beautiful energy, but not everyone gets to see it. So of course it was very lonely, and I do see people, I see couples, and it's like, damn, I want that. Like, I want to experience that. But at the same time, I know that if I was ready, I would be experiencing that. So again, it's all in divine timing. But anyway, so I am going to share the 5 things or the 5 lessons that I learned being alone, being single. And so yeah, I wrote them here. And the first thing that I have is self-love. And of course, that is the biggest lesson that I learned. And I believe that this is something that we are all here to learn, especially when it comes to relationships and healing the wounds of our ancestors. Because in my family, at least, most of my relatives, my cousins, they get married at a very young age, and then they're always fighting, or they get divorced, they have babies, and then it's like it's a whole mess. And so I grew up seeing that, and what I've been able to recognize is that the reason for their struggles and for their problems is the lack of love for the self, for themselves. And so that is definitely something that I wanted to focus on before I jumped into a relationship. So with self-love, I stopped looking for love in other people, and instead I searched within myself. I filled my own cup, because what people were giving me wasn't what I needed. It wasn't what I deserved or what I wanted. And so if no one is gonna give that to me, then I have to be courageous, and I have to detach, and I have to give that to myself. I have to honor myself. I have to respect myself. I also have to respect the other person, because if they're not giving me what I need, what I want, it's because they don't have it within themselves, or they just don't feel energetically aligned with my vibration, with my frequency. And that's when we have to respect the other person as much as we respect ourselves, and detach and let them do whatever they need to do. Let them make mistakes. Let them be happy. Let them be happy. And then independence. That's another thing that I struggled with because I was waiting for the one to show up in my life so we could get married, have a family, and so that we could start a life together and start a mission or embark on our spiritual mission to heal the world and to help people. And one of the things that my guides said to me is, you have to do what you are here to do without that person, even if it means that you have to do it without this person. So it's about choosing ourselves, choosing the mission. Yes, this person exists, and yes, you love that person. If you're on the twin flame journey, you get it. But at the same time, you can't wait for them. You have to give them the time to find themselves. And so you have to choose yourself, again, choose yourself, and go for it. Go for it by yourself. Do it on your own. And one of the things that I was told is that once we are on our path, on the path that leads to our destiny, or the path that is about the mission, that's when we align to the frequency, to the true energetic vibration of our soul. And it is that energetic vibration, the true authentic vibration of who we are, that aligns us to that other divine counterpart. And so it's not until we align ourselves to who we really are that this other person shows up in our lives. And so we have to just do it. Be courageous, be brave, detach, and just embark on the mission and do whatever you have to do, and do it alone. Just don't be afraid to be alone. So number 3, and this one I already talked a little bit about this, but unconditional love. And with self-love comes the ability to love another unconditionally. I love myself so deeply. I respect myself. I respect everyone else. And so now when I connect to a person, I am able to love them despite our differences, despite just the physical world for me, the body, everything that is external is just, it's no longer, I don't know what's the word, it's no longer, it's not a big deal for me anymore. Like I don't look at a person and say, oh, that person is handsome, like I'm gonna date him. No, it's not about the physical body, it's not about the physical experience, the external reality, the material world. It's not about the money, it's about spirit, it's about love. It's about the way I feel when I connect to a person. It's about how my soul feels. And if my inner child is able to come out when I am connecting to this other person, fuck yes. That's what I'm looking for. I am looking for someone. I want to be with someone that makes me feel safe enough, or makes my inner child feel safe enough to come out, to dance, to sing, to be comfortable. Number 4, authenticity. In past connections that I've been in, I've always tamed my energy, or kind of, I didn't show anyone who I was, because I am the metaphysical chick, so I am always like, I'm an alien. I am an Aquarius moon, so I am an alien. The way I think is very extraterrestrial, and it's hard to connect with other people because I see things very differently. And so it was very hard for me to be authentic with other people. So what I've learned is that I don't have to change myself to be loved by someone else. It is by being me, it is only by being me that the other person, the one that is truly meant to be by my side and love me and be with me, it is only then that this other person is going to show up. And so I have to be authentic. We have to be authentic. We have to be courageous with our truth and speak up. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, to use your voice. So be authentic. Authenticity. So number 5, clarity. So during this time that I've been alone, I've been able to just find clarity as to what I want. What is it that I truly want in my life? I remember when I was I liked someone and then it didn't work out. And I remember saying to God, I was like, you know what? I don't want to date anyone. I don't want to be with anyone unless it is with the one. And that was about 5-6 years ago. So God took that very seriously. Just saying. That's just a funny story because, you know, it's like I knew that I was destined to be with only one person, and I still know that it's only gonna be one person, and that's gonna be it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't want the normal relationships. Everything that is normal is just so, I can't. Like I don't want anything that is normal. I am an alien. I'm a starseed. I want something that is new. And especially when it comes to starseeds, light workers, and people here on the twin flame journey, we are seeding a new consciousness on this planet so that people can experience something new, something that is different. Everything that is normal is toxic, has been toxic. I mean, just look at the world right now and how everything is. There's so much chaos, there's so much pain, there is so much depression, there's so much anger and hatred. That's not what we want. That's not what I want to experience. And so I am transforming myself. I am loving myself, really connecting to that divine frequency, the God frequency. That is love. Love is the God frequency. And I am doing that because I want to experience something new. And I want the future generations to see us, the starseeds, as the example of what can be achieved when we take our power back and just do things our way. Because another big thing that we are doing here is healing ancestral karma. I've been connecting a lot with my grandparents. They've passed away, and the ancestors of the earth. And there's a lot that they weren't able to clear, to heal when they were here. And so a lot of us came here to do what they weren't able to do. And that's a very big mission in itself. And that's why a lot of us have to feel a lot of pain. And sometimes it's not our pain, it's not our karma, it's their karma. What I've realized in my own journey is that I don't really have karma that I am clearing for myself. Most of the karma that I am clearing is for my ancestors and my own family, even that's here alive. Everything that is going to them, it's like I feel it and I'm having to integrate it and transmute it for them, because a lot of people don't know how to do that. But anyways, that's a whole other topic, and I'll talk about that later. So yeah, self-love, independence, what else? Unconditional love, authenticity, and clarity. Those are the 5 things that I've been able to, or the 5 lessons that I've been able to learn. And now that I have mastered all of these energies in this area in my life, these areas in my life, I feel ready. Like I am finally ready to just, I am no longer afraid to be me, to be authentic. Fuck, I am here sharing this video, sharing my personal life. And I am doing this because this is my mission. My experiences when it comes to relationships, to love, to self-love, to everything that has to do with me, I am experiencing all of this so that I can share it with other people that are struggling with the same. I am here to teach people how to take their power back and how to love themselves and how to not give a shit about what the world thinks. Because the world right now is crumbling. Everything, timelines are collapsing and everything is changing. So the world as it is now is in a huge process of transformation, and it's gonna keep changing, evolving. So yeah, those are the 5 lessons that I have learned. And if you have any questions, if you are on the twin flame journey, I am doing one-on-one sessions. And so if you do want to book a session with me, I'll be more than happy to help you just understand what is happening, what is taking place in your connection, and give you the tools necessary to take your power back and to start loving yourself. Because, I mean, we never stop loving the other person, but we have to love ourselves first. You know, that connection will not materialize until we love ourselves first. So if you do want to connect with me, definitely check out my website. I'll leave the links below. If you have questions, leave a message or a comment. And yeah, follow me on Instagram. I am there at the Metaphysical Chick. And that's it for today. What else do I have to say? I don't think I have anything else to say, honestly.